Alright guys, today we are going to be doing a carburetor on a Cub Cadet CSV 050 chipper shredder vacuum. Any of the parts that you'll need I'll put in the description below. Just click on the link. I'm not sure what this, I think this is like a Subaru copy or something like that. I think that's what it looks like, is some kind of Subaru copy. Been sitting obviously for a while. It's got a lot of dust on it. First thing we're going to do is pop the air filter off. Oh, jumped right off. Oh. Alright, and then we've got three 10 millimeter, two 10 millimeter nuts and a 10 millimeter bolt. We're going to pop those off. There's a hose here. You can oh, looks like somebody's been in that one before. Move the clip off and then twist it a little bit and pop it right out. No big deal. Gasket comes off, the carburetor, and then metal plate, and then there's another gasket. I am not sure. It's almost kind of like a Honda style carburetor, but it's not. I am not sure that I'll find this carburetor online, but I'm guaranteed that these are easily rebuilt, cleaned out. I mean, they could be horribly done and clean out easy. So we're going to do, let's try to leave that gasket on there. We're going to take this fuel line loose. We're going to drain all the gas. When you get the clip off, turn this back and forth a few times. That breaks the fuel line free, and then you can get the fuel line and kind of grab it and pull it off. Let me get a clean bottle. I like draining it out into a clean bottle or a metal bowl or something like that. Even plastic bowl is fine. Into a bowl or anything. So I just want to look for water or debris or anything like that. Looks like the gas coming out of this is bright yellow, so that's bad gas. It's just been sitting for a long time, that's all. It doesn't look like it's flowing the greatest either. Blew out the whole tank with the air hose, got all of it out, got, you know, made sure the line was cleared and freed. We're going to go ahead and gently get this gasket off. It's okay if it's cracked. On this side isn't so much important as the other side. I'm going to try not to break it any more than it already is, though. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get this spring off. We're going to pull this full throttle like this. Push the cable in and up, and it pops right out. And then this choke arm, what's up with it? Oh, it'll pop straight up, it looks like. Should go straight up and pop out. I don't know, I'll have to get my hands in there and find out. It won't pop out very easy up there, but this will flex this way. So I'll pull it gently, get it past that, and you turn this, boom, that's off there now. Turn it upside down in a clean area so you can see if any water bubbles out of it. 10 millimeter. Take this bottom bolt off. See the bottom of the bolt's clogged. This bowl doesn't want to come off very easy. You just gently tap it. Don't hit it so hard where you'll actually bend it. There, let's see it pop right off. Leave the gasket in place right there. You won't have an issue, and then leave it right on the bolt. Unless it stays on the bowl, leave it right on the bowl. Don't mess with the gaskets as much as possible. You know, like I left that one right on the engine. It stayed there, left it there. Pull the pin straight out of the float. Pull it right out. Pull the float, needle valve, everything right on out. This is all going to have to get cleaned really well. Alright, let me show you a secret that I use. Alright, this is 14 karat gold testing solution. I've tried all the other ones. This acid works the best. Make sure you're wearing safety goggles. It will blind you. It will burn your skin. If you get it in your eyes, rinse with water. If you get it in your skin, rinse with water. Don't panic. Just rinse it with water. I've tried mixing my own acid. I've tried muriatic. Muriatic will eat the freaking jet too wide and even melt the aluminum. I've tried making my own acids. They either don't work or they're way too strong and they fuck everything up. So this stuff right here comes in a nice little eyedropper and everything. Don't drop this in your eye. Comes in a little dropper. You put 1 or 2 drops in and then you just let it start doing its thing. Sit in there and simmer for a bit, and then you've also got this hole and this hole that need acid in them. And let them simmer. Then I take carb or brake cleaner. I'm using O'Reilly's brake cleaner in this. Just the cheap stuff's all I use. And you gently, slowly rinse these areas out. You're trying to get the acid out of them so that it doesn't splash back in your face or anything. You go real gentle, slow. Do not use acid in this. It'll etch it out and it won't work. It'll leak. And then you're going to go hard in this. Let me turn the flashlight on. Go hard in this with the carb cleaner. Get the straw right in the center. See, it just cleared through. Alright, now we're going to get a flathead screwdriver so we can get to the main jets and get them out. I just like to boil it with acid first. You see it gets nice and clean. It makes it easier to get out. Flathead screwdriver. Do a number 2. It's a decent sized flathead screwdriver, and I grind the sides down so that it fits right in there. And we're going to remove that that jet and just tap it out. This is an orifice tube. This is the jet.
You need help.
We're going to need to clean both of them. And we're going to take this idle screw here out. You can use a flathead screwdriver like that. And then you'll get this screwdriver up underneath here. And you just give this a little pry and pop it out. This is your idle jet. We're going to want to clean that. Without this clean, it'll surge. See, it's got a brass tip right there. So another drop of acid in that. Then we're going to do a drop of acid in the top of this. See, that's clogged. It's not pouring through. It should pour through. See. And then we're going to do some more acid in that jet there. Let them boil. Again, rinse gently with carb cleaner so you don't get any splashback. Here, let me get my glasses on. So you don't get any splashback in your face. You don't want this acid on your eyes or skin. The carb cleaner or brake cleaner will also splash in your face and it will burn. Then once you get it, you can do hard blows through it. You know, hold it and then real hard blow through it. Make sure it's all clear. Now you got to clean it, just rinse everything out. That needle valve needs to be cleaned very big time. No acid on any other parts, just the ones I showed you. I like to take this and rub it in a circular motion on my pants, and it cleans that rubber tip off. And anything on the sides you'll have to scrape with like a flathead screwdriver. Just scrape it all off. Got that pretty well cleaned off. Tip looks good. Make sure the bottom of this bowl bolt is cleaned off. Any of this will break off to clog the jet. Just like that. I scraped off the screwdriver, rinsed it off. She's ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and do reassembly. We're going to put the see, I got all these jets nice and cleaned over here. rinsed off. We're going to put this in. It's got flat spots on it. You know, flat side goes against that flat side there. Just shove it down in. Press it down in there nice and tight. Something like that. Idle screw on top. This thing runs at full throttle anyways, so don't worry about where the idle screw is. It's more of a thing just to hold that jet into place. So I screw it, you know, about halfway in. Just like that. That's, you know, no big deal. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put the orifice tube in. The flat side is going to be facing this way. So pop it right on in there. Make sure all these holes spray through. Make sure it sprays out both sides too. If it doesn't, use more acid. Do it again. That one in. And then I always wipe the screwdriver off my mants, make sure there's no dirt on it. And then screw that jet down in. Float needle valve. And if you got to, you can take the needle valve out. Just be careful, there's a spring right there, and you don't want to lose that. Slide it all right in together. And then this pin will go through all of it. Once you kind of get it all lined up, it'll slide right through. Now you should not be able to blow air through this. I use my mouth, I blow on it. It should not let any through unless you lift it up, and then it should let air through. Perfect. Now while we got the bowl off, we still got to clean the bowl, but I rinse everything off one more time just to make sure that there's no dirt inside there before I put the bowl on. Then this bowl we're going to clean out. You got to get all the loose debris out of there. I like taking my finger and clogging this hole, and then I put some carb cleaner inside of it, and then I use my other finger with it. I keep the liquid inside by clogging the hole, and I use my other hand's finger and I rub it around. You can use flathead, a wire brush, the ball wire brushes, whatever you got to use. Just get all of it cleaned out of there. Freshly cleaned bowl, you're going to stick with the drain bolt on the opposite end of the fuel inlet valve, because the fuel comes in this side, so this side you can drain your carburetor if you need to. That's why you do it like that. Bolt back on, 10 millimeter, tighten it down. We're going to go ahead, put the gas cap on. Gasket on. That, and this plate will go on like this, like that. Another gasket on like this, right there. Then we can put this guy on and tighten 210 nuts and 110 bolt top. Make sure your air filter is clean. Pop it on. Right up in, like so. And that's it. Hope that helped you guys out. If it did in any way, shape, or form, give me that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Any of the parts that you'll need, the acid, stuff like that, I'll put in the description below. Let's see if I can find the carburetor. I highly doubt it though. Yeah, today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want to do any advertising through my channel, message me. I'll be more than happy to have you. Peace.